His new name is Zad. Did you like that first G that he did?
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
You know, I try and be as respectful as I can. But sometimes when you do take insults, because you know what, I've taken a lot of insults. I try to be nice. It's time for the new HH. You see, the old HH was that, okay, fair enough, you know, why do guys get at me and everything? And I would somehow take the nice approach. 2019 is approaching. It's approaching very fast. And to warn people right now, I am tired. You've been seeing it come through, but I'm tired of being the nice guy. Because the only things that you guys respond to is hash love. Well, that's the only thing that you guys respond to, which I think is quite rude, but fair enough. That's the only thing that you guys respond to is harshness and hash love. The Garden of Eden. I want to just pull up because you stats merchants, I like you guys now. Before I hated you stats merchants, but I like it now because I'm going to talk about Zad. He's got a new name right now. I don't know who Eden Hazard is. I don't know. Maybe you know, but I don't know who Eden Hazard is. Because his new name right now is Zad. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, cool. Because I want to make sure that I have that right there. His new name is Zad. But I'll put Zad to one side. But let me just be clear. I'm going to be very harsh. I'm going to be twice as harsh. You thought I was bad. You thought I was bad. I am going to be so much worse. You shouldn't have allowed him to do this. You should not have allowed him to do this. So I'm going to be worse. I'm going to be worse. I'm going to be far more arrogant. Hazard Hive, what's up? Hazard Hive, arise. Please arise forward. Tell them the Hazard Hive is coming. Okay, I'm going to be worse. I'm going to be worse. But let's before we deal with that, let's just deal with this right now. The false line doesn't work. The false line doesn't work. Do not be fooled by the way. Do not be fooled by what Zad does, because Zad is a top 3 player. I told you he was top 3, but we'll get to Zad. We'll get to Zad and the haters as well. It doesn't work. Get a striker. It's really as simple as that. And I think for Watford, really good team, great team. And I think for Watford, they pretty much dealt with the false 9. The only issue was they came up against a top 3 guy. Because when you come up against a top 3 dude, there's only so much you can do. Because, you know, when you come against a guy who is a magician, who is more human, you can have all the tactics in the world. You can't. But, speaking of which, just, the false 9 doesn't work because, and Sarri needs to get this and understand this, because there are simple instances. Aspilicueta, he had the ball down, and I was trying to cross he had the ball down, and he literally was like, who's in the box? Around the time, I think it was either Aspilicueta or Pedro, whipped in a really quality ball in. A striker has that for days. Zad is not a striker. Zad is not a striker. The Garden of Eden is not a striker. So he doesn't have the natural movements that a striker will have, because a striker will have the natural movements to get that yard of space in there and everything. Forget Morata, he's not in this situation. Giroud could have gotten onto the end of one of those and put the ball in, because he's slowly finding his goal-scoring touch. So for Sarri, I implore him to say, look, man, you've got to change tactics here. Get a striker, because if you're doing the false and you're asking Zad to do far much, and once you do that, you make him a larger target. You put a much bigger target on his back when you now have him as the false line stroke striker role. Because now a lot more people will not be targeting him because he's in the center, so he's going to be attracting far more attention. What you want from your superstar guy is decoys. Decoys. Giroud is a great decoy for Zad because he occupies that striker space. He is still can be somewhat over threat, so they've got to really think about it. But at the same time, oh my gosh, we've got a top 3 player there, possibly top 2, but we've got a top 3 player over there. So, good to see Callum Hudson-Odoi come in, but again, he came in because Pedro got injured. I still want that kid to be started because I think if you give Hudson-Odoi a nice run of games fully, he can really try and do something. There are a few scares from Chelsea defensively. I thought Watford really gave a greater countenance. As I thought for Pereira, Tridini, and so forth. Doucouré is that guy is sneaking into tier 3. He ain't tier 3 yet. He ain't tier 3 yet, but I think the guy is just trying to dip in a bit of a toe into the tier 3 conversation, at least because that guy he. But we know what this is all about. We know what this is all about. Can we talk about the first G? Can we talk about the first? Did you like that first G that he did? He sent the keeper to Siberia. Did you see how he opened up his body? He opened up his body, sold the keeper to Siberia, sold the keeper to the Middle East, went around him. Giroud couldn't do that. Neither could Morata, and he's not a striker. He gives you stats, and he gives you because this is what it is. Because I'm building up to a very controversial statement. I'm building up to a very controversial statement, but. Do you realize how much Zad does for this team? I want to read something for you. This is from Twitter, MX Leo Messi 10. I just got it from Twitter. So Chelsea have scored 37 goals this season, and Eden Hazard has a goal or assist in 20 of them. Let's click Hazard on Twitter. Because you guys love stats, don't you? You love stats. I told you guys, I'm going to be very arrogant. I am going to be very arrogant because I'm building up to a huge statement. Eden Hazard has been directly involved in 19 goals in the Premier League this season, 10 goals, 9 assists, the most of any player in the competition. Do we have any more? 101 goals that he's done. Eden Hazard has been involved in 50% of all of Chelsea's league goals this season. That's both amazing and frightening. Christian Stott. So let's just deal with the fact that we all knew Eden Hazard is the best player in the Premier League. It's not even close. Don't you dare talk to me about Kevin De Bruyne or Salah. What? Who else? Nobody comes close to Zad. I told you this before. But you insulted me. You threw stones at me. He's not top 3. What does he do? What last did he score? You see, whenever things get hyped, because it's like it's high class. When we go high class, we drink with the pinky up. Look, very simple. Zad is doing so much for this Chelsea team. There is nobody in this league who is as influential as individually as Zad. He's carrying this team individually. What he's doing, the closest I've seen of this was perhaps Suarez for Liverpool. But even then, are we going to deny what Sturridge did? Are we going to deny what Coutinho did? Are we going to deny what Sterling did? Zad is carrying this team off on his back. He's not even a striker. He's not even known as a goal scorer. He'll give you G's. He'll give you assists. He'll give you dribbles. He is the most fouled player in the league. If Liverpool, Tottenham, or Man City win the Premier League, I refuse to recognize it. unless if Hazard keeps on doing what he's doing. Sorry, oops. If Zad keeps on doing what he's doing for Chelsea, they're the only team that will recognize as Premier League champions. Because for Liverpool, Tottenham, Man City, sorry, your story isn't compelling enough. Based on what Zad is doing, I cannot recognize anybody else apart from Chelsea as Premier League winners. That may seem harsh. Of course, technically you win, and being the normal analyst, I will give you your flowers and I'll congratulate you. But realistically, I can't fully recognize you, because unless Chelsea win Chelsea are the only team that deserve to win the Premier League title. Based on what Zad is doing, the only team that they deserve to win it. So, but I need people to understand. I don't want any of your apologies. No. Too late. Don't you dare apologize. I don't want any of your apologies. None of you. Keep talking. Keep talking. Because the thing about it is that I knew I was right. I knew I was right. But I let you guys talk. I was like, hi. Oh, he's not top 3. He's overrated. Oh, when did he score? This is what I should be doing. Okay. Sure. His influence on this team. I don't even know whether there are any words to describe his influence on this team. It's staggering. It is downright staggering. Currently, 5 points behind Tottenham in second, 4 points behind Man City in third, 11 points behind Liverpool at the top. You can say all you want, but I'll just reiterate, he's top 3 in the world. He's one of the best players in the world. He had an epiphany at the World Cup. He is easily, without a doubt, not up for debate, the best player in the Premier League. And this man's talents and his ability, what he's able to do, the amount of attraction that this guy attracts, the amount of defenders that are attracted towards him, and he still manages to make the difference. Sad. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hot patron by pledging an amount each month, and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hot patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhot.com or just click over here.